I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
So obsessed.
Yeah? Yeah, Bubba? Good boy. My name is Yana Kim, and the Instagram account I created is @menswear after Bodhi. Bodhi is an exceptionally handsome 8-year-old Shiba Inu. I just look at his face and want to dress him. It started in 2013. I was working at Ralph Lauren, and it was just one of those like lazy Sundays. Decided to just kill some time by putting some clothes on him. He lit up and he started giving me these like 45-degree angles and smiling at me. I had to capture it. The first photo I took of him was on an iPhone. I quickly realized that people are more interested in dogs than they are in people. I posted a picture of him on my account and it was exploding. My friends were like, what is this? This should be a thing. We made a Tumblr page for him, the email address, Instagram account. The following day it was picked up by GQ. You know, said, there's a fashionable dog out there and he dresses better than you. I love dogs. I also love styling and menswear. I quit my full-time job at Ralph Lauren so I could dress up my dog in menswear. I've been doing this for 4 years. I love this to be a very feel-good content where you can get good vibes from it, but you're also learning from the styling, like what can I wear when I'm going to meet my girlfriend's parents? What can I wear to the first day of work? My job didn't exist 5 years ago or maybe even 3 years ago, but it's something that I was really passionate about, and more people are making this their life career, which I think is really rewarding because you're actually doing something that you believe in, that's your brand, that you care about. It made me realize how powerful the internet is.
Totally obsessed.
It's almost the perfect childhood toy. It's a toy that gives you candy. My name is Gary Doss. I'm the owner and curator of the Burlingame Museum of PEZ Memorabilia. This is the only PEZ museum on the planet Earth. Our museum has an example of every PEZ dispenser ever sold. The PEZ dispenser goes back to 1950. It had no head on it, and the first flavor you got was peppermint. This is how you say peppermint in German, Pfefferminz. It's where we get P-E-Z. 1958, they decided to add little heads and make it more of a kid's item. The first characters' heads were Mickey Mouse, Popeye, and Casper. And when they brought the heads out, they changed the flavors to the fruit flavors we have today. Over the 68 years of them making dispensers, they've made 1,100 unique characters. So we always got to find room for them somewhere, but luckily PEZ are small. We have some examples here of fantasy PEZ. These are not made by the PEZ company, but collectors made them for their own amusement. The way you can tell a valuable PEZ is if you look at the bottom of the dispenser. Around 1982, they added a little foot. You want to find the dispensers that do not have that little foot. They could be worth over $300. Like most people, I said, who collects PEZ? What a silly thing to collect. And that is why I collect PEZ. It's a silly thing to collect.
Still to come.
My original plan was to build a car venue, and this got a little bit out of hand, quite frankly.
Later.
One of the biggest things that I wanted to do is give it the realism to make it feel like a real home.